Hello and welcome to the EE BAFTA Film Awards 2025! Yes, as it's the year of sequels, Inside Out 2, Gladiator 2, Moana 2, I Am Back 2. It's BAFTA 2. For viewers in Scotland, it's a sort of Tennant's extra. Or depending how these opening remarks go, perhaps Die Harder. We are joined by the brightest, biggest stars from the world of cinema. Everyone looking wonderful this evening. Look at that. Fresh-faced, bright eyes. You've all had a couple of shots of The Substance. Great film, The Substance, isn't it? We love that. Offering a scenario where you could be replaced by a younger, sexier version of yourself. I mean, I've been there. I was Doctor Who, I turned into Ncuti Gatwa. Come on, it's fair to say, there might be some people in this room who've had a little freshening up. I'll admit, I've taken The Substance. There's a guy on the floor of my dressing room looks like Nosferatu. But tonight we honour the very finest actors, writers and directors in film. I'm thrilled to see the utter commitment to brand new talent that BAFTA are showing tonight. You look through the nominations, so many awards could be won by a complete unknown. A complete unknown. What an achievement that film is, featuring classic Dylan hit after classic Dylan hit. It's like Mamma Mia for middle-aged dads. And let's also have some appreciation for this year's magnificent sequel to June, which I naively thought, I naively thought it was called July. It's worth thinking about. Both movies starring, of course, the wonderful Timothée Chalamet. One of the most exciting and versatile actors in film. In the last couple of years, he's transformed from Willy Wonka to a rebel leader in Dune and now to Bob Dylan. As Dylan himself once famously said, the Tims, they are a-changing. Yeah, come on. Thanks, Cynthia. Appreciate it. We have to mention Anora, the tale of a young woman, yes. The tale of a young woman falling in love with the son of a Russian oligarch. Where would normal people even meet someone like that? Poo Tinder. And what an outstanding film Conclave was. Featuring the behind-the-scenes wrangling to pick a new pontiff, sort of Pope idol. Conclave was incredible. 100 machinating schemers trying to decide between a conservative or progressive candidate, diversity or tradition. God, it's like picking the next James Bond. In Conclave, Stanley Tucci plays Cardinal Bellini, which makes a lot of sense, because if anyone knows how to whip up an excellent Bellini. But it was the year that film confounded our expectations. I settled down to watch gritty narco thriller Emilia Perez. It was an uplifting musical. Yeah. Sing Sing? Hardly a song in it. But there were plenty of songs in Wicked. All of which, of course, led to a debate about audiences singing along during movies at the cinema. Personally, I couldn't stop myself belting out Defying Gravity at the top of my lungs, which didn't go down well with the other people watching The Brutalist. Let's make some noise for the sublime The Brutalist. A film about incredible architecture. In fact, it's the boldest architecture in film this year, apart from Donald Trump's hair in The Apprentice. Donald Trump, of course, he says he hasn't seen The Apprentice because it's a 15, it's not on Nickelodeon. See? Donald Trump. I'm worried. I've said his name 3 times. It's like Beetlejuice. I've summoned him. Talking of villains... We've had many this year, not just Nosferatu, Hugh Grant in Heretic. And most chilling of all, Feathers McGraw. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. At home, Wallace and Gromit just jumped up and died behind the sofa. Well, they would if it didn't take 3 months to animate. One brilliant thing about The Brutalist was screening in cinemas with an intermission. Come on, who doesn't love a chance to go for a wee halfway through? We considered it tonight, but no. The only chance to leave your seat is if you win, so fingers and legs crossed. And if you do win, please keep your speeches the opposite to your films, nice and short. Come on, let's get this little do started, shall we?